known as Benny Young. Benny. Help me. Natalie. Come on, Natalie. All right. And our girl, we known and love her for many years. Now she's had Joanne Payne. Also known as Candace Young from the Haves and Have Nots. How y'all doing, New York City? Y'all just watch your wallets, y'all.
And your man.
Oh yeah, and your man. All right. Oh, Randall. Oh, we gonna hold you down a little later on. All right. Also known as Ella Payne. Go Ella. What's up? And you know she can't go nowhere by herself.
I hope so. Yeah, first of all, I want to just say thank you guys for supporting us, because without you guys, we will not be the #1 show on OWN. We're going for a very long time, and so we are so humbled by your support. So, yes, there will be a day of reconciliation, but you guys got to remember, Candace isn't just sometimes being a B to be a B. She has a lot of issues that she hasn't dealt with in her life. You know what I mean? A lot has happened to her. And so this is her way. All she knows how to do is fight. So, I mean...
I love you, Candace.
Oh, I love you. So I think there will be a day of reconciliation, and Benny's my heart, even though I play him sometimes. But
sometimes. Well, I mean, and this is really we were talking about this earlier. Just having our our relationship continue to evolve. And I know, at least for the deepest relationships that I have in my life, I've been through not just the ups, but I've been through the downs with them. You know what I mean? So there's definitely going to be a day of reconciliation, but right now, it ain't happening.
What did I say I would write?
Tell them what you would write for the next episode for Veronica.
I don't remember what I said.
You said that you would try to reconciliate with your son.
Yes. If I could write it, I would try to reconcile with my son, because I think that's important. But what I know for sure is that sounds like Oprah, right? That sounds like what I know for sure is that people who are so controlling, people who have such homophobic ideals, and people who feel justified in that, they don't change overnight. And they don't wake up and say, oh, I love you and you're okay. So I wouldn't want that to be sort of a TV sort of acceptance, but I would want it to be a real acceptance of who he is. But, I'm good with whatever Tyler Perry wants to do with the Ice Queen.
Randall. If loving you is wrong, he is, talk about all kinds of wrong, huh? Any questions for Randall? Are you ever
He has a micro. You have a
You
microphone.
have, okay, good.
Absolutely not. No. They all got the thing. No, yeah, I think Randall wouldn't know what to do with himself. He let everybody alone.
So what can we expect from Randall for the next season? Which airs tomorrow, by the way, at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Last time we saw him, he was terrorizing the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's trying to pay back everybody who ever did anything to him that he thinks, you know. So he's going to keep going.
You know, we need a comeback of who shot JR and who shot Randall. Right? I think that's where this is leading, right? And what
I think we're in a competition for who's crazier. You know?
Yeah, she's the sweetheart of Maxine. How do you think she's keeping her sanity?
Hennessy. No. No, well, she keeps her sanity because of her love interest, I think, Lucian. He gives her a lot of balance. You know, he loves her despite her flaws, and he loves her unconditionally, and she still fights to receive that love. But maybe one day there'll be like a big wedding of some sort, which would be really nice.
Or maybe she'll fall in love with Randall. I mean, you know, we keep the crazy nice and stirred, honey. Audience loving you.
Don't you wish you knew? No, you know what? It starts January 16th, and it's not a pickup. It's a new. Yeah, it's all fresh and new.
Yes, and, with the new cast.
With the new cast, and you will have you will see the old cast. But before we do all that, I just want to say thank y'all.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you know, like my hat goes off to all of the shows that are represented here today. But what Tyler Perry did with us when we started in House of Paynes 2004, with those 10 episodes, y'all didn't do us right with them first 10 episodes. Y'all know y'all didn't like them good episodes. But that's all right, y'all kept watching. And as a result of that, you know, we have all of this, and then we have a comeback. So we're not calling it a comeback. I'm sorry. We're it's a new show, but it's a spinoff for Curtis and Ella, and you will see the other cast members, but then you will see new cast members. Absolutely. To validate Stephen the more. You know, Alan Payne is a legend within himself. Can we give him a hand?
That's right.
And he's from NY. You know,
that's
he's
right.
from New York. So he's just a phenomenal actor. But we're just grateful to be in the house.
Right. Joanne. Who are you related to on the Paynes, please? Now, in which way are you related?
I'm his first cousin.
So they say. So,
We love you.
Oh, yes.
yes, you're talking about many, many years growing up. Yes, tell us about where you grew up.
I grew up in the projects, in the Lincoln projects over there.
Bet you didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's right.
High school. They know if they're on city college up there.
Yep.
Yeah, some of my schools are grown.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of them are. But tell us, so what can we expect from Joanne? A lot of trouble? You bringing trouble to the Paynes?
She's a crook.
She
A cougar.
Ooh.
A predator. All of that.
And Curtis, you keeping her in line, or you just letting her run loose?
Oh no, I'm putting the check on her.
You just,
I'm gonna put the check down. I don't care to get mad at Curtis. Curtis gonna do what he do. And we're gonna have fun.
That's right. And you are definitely one of our favorite dads on TV, Curtis Payne. Absolutely.
All of you, when I tell you, I just to reiterate what my sister said, this is my heart. We love you guys. You guys are the best. The first 10, you actually let us know what needed to be done. So when you think about it, when we came back like that. Yeah. So thank y'all for letting us know. It was a hard pill to swallow, boy. We here. God is good.
But the other thing is, if you would let me just say that, like we filmed our last episode of House of Pain on December 13th, 2011. You remember when you stopped working.
Come on now.
I do anyway. But it's such a blessing, to still, you see rerun after rerun after rerun. And you guys, and we know those episodes, when they come on, you know what's going to happen. Oh, this is going to be blah, 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 blah. But if you will, just soar with us when these episodes come on as well. They're new. And we're excited about it, just to hear what you guys gonna say. And if for nothing else, New York is gonna tell the truth
all the time.
That's why
Amen.
I'm not afraid of coming to New York. You just either you gonna know what you like, or you gonna know what they don't.
Right.
I love it. Thank
And
you.
did you hear?
Oh yeah, they shut my mic off, I think. No, that's a great question. I think my discovery was definitely an unconventional one. So it's not like I knew I needed to get out of Bucks County so I could go to LA and become an actor. Like it was the furthest thing from what I grew up thinking. But what I can say, looking back on those last 8 years, is that everything that I needed, even though I needed a lot of outside training and whatnot, came from within. So what I can definitely speak to the young men and women that you had talked about is that trusting oneself and getting the validation from yourself, and not having to go outside and having to hear you're good from someone else is definitely what it took for me, at least. I can only speak from my experience. So that's what I can at least give to them, is that trust yourself and know that you're enough. You don't have to go, being on top of the small pond is where you got to start in order to be on top of the the large ocean. So don't downplay yourself either just because you come from a small area. That was at least my experience.
Very remorseful of what she did. You don't see it, probably. Sorry. Okay, I think when you see more of this season, you're gonna see her on a warpath for sure. But there will be a point where you'll see the breakdown of like, this is disgusting. Nobody wants to live like that.
Yeah.
Okay? At the end of the day. So a president might come to town and help her out again. So we'll see. There's gonna be a new love interest coming on, and there's gonna be, it's gonna be hard. See, y'all gotta pick what y'all want. Cause like, last season you're like, oh, Candace is getting soft. We want first season Candace. And now she's like, back on her warpath. And now you're like, but more. But what I'm saying is, there is gonna be some sort of, she does not, let me just tell you this. This is not fun for her, like, to be nobody wants to be a call girl. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to do all these things that she's doing. So there will be, you'll see, and you might see some reconciliation with mom.
Hallelujah. We wait for that.
The hardest scene is something that you guys haven't seen yet. It's between my brother and my mom, and it makes me I couldn't even get through it. Like, it just killed me, because it's like I'm talking about mom, hurting. So, see? Like, nobody wants to be combative with their mom. And I think that's why people see themselves in Candace, because people are hurt. You know what I mean? And they act out, this is more dramatic, and they act out in different ways, but she's hurt. And people want to be able to go to their mom or their father.
And that was a very hard scene that we all did. So
You're tearing up
yeah,
now.
I know.
Wow.
And literally, I had to tell her. I literally was like, you know. So see, I do have tears.
There's a heart in there, folks. Yes. Hopefully you still can't be arrested for this. Hopefully this is 10 years ago or more. Been there, done it.
Tyler Perry is on to something.
Right.
This is very real.
Real.
It was so real because it happened just like that. When she sat there smoking that cigarette, I did the same.
That, right, yeah. The question is, am I the father of the baby? Okay, the answer is, we'll see, probably. We'll see. I think Rand don't make love to anybody.
Yeah, this is true.
Happy birthday.